Hello, today I'll be doing a somewhat different type of video. I will talk about something very personal to me. I have Asperger's syndrome, or mild autism, and I'm not the only one in the world who struggles with this. So, on the off chance that someone who finds this helpful stumbles across my video, I hope I can sort of help them by expressing feelings they feel themselves. Perhaps someone with Asperger's or someone who knows someone with Asperger's. You see, for my entire life, I have had social anxiety. I have no problem talking with and trusting people I know. Like friends and family, that's not a problem. But trying to get to know people, new people, is super difficult, almost impossible for me. Because when you have Asperger's, you aren't just shy. Like if you're shy, that's one thing. It's like there are these barriers in terms of social communication, often with new people. And it's very difficult to sort of get to know people your own age, because it's just difficult to connect with most of them on any level. Now, I do have one person my own age who I am friends with, and that is my sister. And she has actually also been very supportive of me and this channel. So, yeah, thank you for that. She may also appear in a later video, if she wants to. I haven't asked her yet. No. And the thing about having Asperger's and autism is that it can sort of create barriers in your life which you'd rather not have. For example, one of my dreams in life would be to one day have love and a relationship, but my Asperger's makes it hard to achieve that. And that's yeah. And of course there are a few practical things I struggle with too, which others do not. But while of course I can there are a lot of practical things I can do too, like filming, for example, and other basic stuff, and of course, and you know, I am self-sufficient in some ways, but there are other practical things I struggle with. For example, I do not know how to cook in any way. I do not always understand all the computer programs and such on my own. I often need help with them. I'll talk most of the filming process so far I have been able to deal with on my own. And I think that there are a lot of other people out there with Asperger's who struggle, many of who struggle even more than I do. You know, they just don't find any new friends or anything, and especially people of their own age, for many people with Asperger's, myself included, it's easier to connect with people who are older, and they often struggle sometimes with their daily lives too, because, you know, the human world is so confusing sometimes. To me, at least, there are so many emotions and feelings and sensations, and so a lot of input, sometimes too much input. Like when I walk outside, and sometimes I am actually also a very empathical person, and that means when I walk past someone, I sometimes feel their feelings, and that means that sometimes when people comes towards me and I feel that these people carry a lot of feelings, I just have to turn around and go back home, because it's too much. No, too much input. thankfully I learned how to heal these energies and feelings, but the point is, and get them out of me, but still, the point is, the world is a difficult place. And for some people with Asperger's, this is not the case for me, but for some people with Asperger's struggles to understand other people's expressions and social rules, and that of course complicates things for them, you know. I really hope I one day may be able to meet and perhaps even help other people with Asperger's, but perhaps that could be mutually beneficial somehow. But Asperger's can manifest in very different way. There exists some Asperger's who are very, very social. Actually, I met one. And there exists Asperger's who struggle with the social aspect in every way. It can be a difficult syndrome to live with. But of course, in this day and age, there are many people with syndromes, you know, and so it feels like it's not that unique anymore. But still, I sort of think that I think it's important when you have Asperger's to defy the syndrome and do what you dream and want to do, even though it is difficult. But of course, that's easier said than done, because you know, there can be major barriers inside of you, which makes it difficult to do that. When I launched myself onto YouTube a week ago, it was difficult for me because of this syndrome, you know. I did not know if my first video would get a positive reaction or not. Thankfully it did get a positive reaction, but I was afraid it would get a negative one. And I didn't then want to tell people I had Asperger's. When it comes to my channel, I have not promoted myself in any significant way. I haven't promoted myself at all, actually, which is why you see my channel sort of going a little slow. And that's because I have social anxiety and Asperger's and struggle with some of the practical stuff around marketing and such. And you know, to some people, reaching thousands of subscribers is their dream. To me, who have this syndrome, that might not just be a dream. And because of that, I have taken a very calm approach to this channel, and so far not marketing myself, because I know when things will remain sort of on a calm level right now. If I don't want what I do to be about things like likes, comments, or subscribers. I just want what I do to be about appreciation, what a few people can just find my channel and perhaps appreciate some of what I do. What it could just be, like, not many, but a few people. If I had a dream, it would not be something like 1,000 subscribers, but maybe more, 100. But then I of course have to start promoting myself a little bit. Yeah. And yeah, of course I can get the help of other people to do this, but I'm not sure entirely yet if that's what I want. No, I'm not so fond of the modern society's obsession with these kind of things, so I prefer to sort of be a calmer sort of guy who prioritizes more doing good things for others, and being light and good, and perhaps helping others with some of the videos I make, but not have it be about things like likes or subscribers. Like, it could be more doing good because you want to do good. Yeah. And you know, today I'm also using my glasses, and of course normally I do wear glasses, So yeah, because I wanted this to be a very genuine video, and I want all my videos to be genuine, but I wanted this to be extra genuine. I'm also wearing my Crash Bandicoot shirt today, and this shirt is of course devoted to one of my favorite platform games, Crash Bandicoot. I played that since I was a child. Now, when it comes to me and my Asperger's, I was officially diagnosed like almost 10 years ago. Before after I had finished attending a class for people with disabilities, which I have been in for 4 years. Yeah, I do not have normal education. No, because after children's school and youth school, I attended a class for disabilities for 4 years, and this means I do not have any normal education. I have not lived a completely normal life. No. And that of course has given me a very unique perspective on life. And yet I have been lucky in some ways. I've had a loving and supportive family. I've had a very supportive sister, including in terms of launching this channel. But I'll admit that launching a YouTube channel when you have Asperger's is very frightening. And it's been very difficult. I'm not sure if many will appreciate this video or not, but I sort of hope that if other people with Asperger's find this channel, or other people who know people with Asperger's, it may help them to hear someone who also has Asperger's just talk about it, because Asperger's can be difficult at times, because I feel like there is so much of the normal life that many other people takes for granted, what's very difficult for you to reach. Not impossible, but difficult. And of course, and of course someone may think that you do dare to speak to a camera. Surely that's a good thing. Yes, but it takes courage for me to do that. Especially the first time, because then I actually thought that absolutely no one would like it. I didn't think I'd get a single positive comment. Of course I did get 1, 2, 3 positive comments, and it turned out okay, and I was surprised it did, because yeah, I didn't think it would. I didn't really expect it to. I hoped, but I didn't expect it. And yeah, so that said, I do have fun while filming, and that's why I continue doing this. I do not really care if my channel don't get that many views. I want to continue what I do anyway, and I'll hopefully continue to do it in the coming year. I hope I do. I just want, I think what I want more than anything is just for many people with Asperger's and autism to reach their dreams, and to sort of not let the world define them, and to sort of dare to do what they want to do, even though it is difficult. Even though there are more barriers to cross than there normally would be. Yeah. So, and of course this also relates to how I'm uncertain how much I want to begin promote myself yet. For example, some would use TikTok to promote their videos, but I do not really fancy the idea of that, because using TikTok when you have a disability like Asperger's isn't that tempting. Simply because there's always the risk of very hateful comments, and of course you run that risk on YouTube too, but I like to think that YouTube's a little bit safer in comparison. Maybe I will eventually promote myself, but I just need to take this one step at a time, I think. Because if I start promoting myself, there may come more people, and I may be able to handle that, but it's sort of difficult for me to think too much about it right now. That said, I of course would, a part of me would appreciate if more people came, but still, yeah. So yeah, of course, these practical challenges also sometimes extend to like some problems with getting my mic to work, but I am actually working on it, and I am planning to get my mic to work properly so that I can do a mic with. I really want to do a video with a microphone. It's I don't know why. I do know why, but I know it's strange to launch an ASMR channel when you have these challenges, especially considering that ASMR is a very popular thing right now. But it's something I wanted to do, and I felt the need to do, and I just wouldn't let this Asperger hinder me in doing that, or in doing what I wanted. As I said before, because of my disability and the way I look and things like that, I never expected this to be any super popular channel. But I sort of expected, no, I sort of hoped, I mean, what I could just use this video to talk about Asperger. I don't know if I've done that very successfully, but because I don't want to be pitied by anyone, because I am actually mostly happy with my life. But there are many people with Asperger who struggle much more than I do anyway, and I thought I could put words on some of their struggles. And I hope I've done that. There are people with Asperger who can struggle with much more basic things, like they may even be afraid of walking outside. I am not afraid of walking outside. I like to take walks, but some people with Asperger have extreme social anxiety. Yeah, so can be difficult for many to live with it and be happy with it. No, I really, if you have Asperger's or know someone with Asperger's and you come across this video, and if you want to see me do more videos talking about this, you can comment if you want to, if you don't find that too threatening. I promise I'll give nice answers. I always do. I'm never cruel. I'm always nice. And but then you also know what so that people with Asperger's can be difficult. For example, another thing I and many people with Asperger's struggle with is looking people in the eye. I do not like to look people in the eye. It's uncomfortable. It's like I see into the souls. And when I see into the souls, I automatically start sort of, if it feels like I can feel all their emotions and struggles. It's a little exhausting, actually. And so that's why I often, when I take walks, I try to avoid people if I can. Of course, if it's a route or a place I like with a lot of people, I just accept it and try to close off my feelings as best I can, but it can be difficult. I hope that I one day can have some of the things other people take for granted, like love and family. And I hope that by defying my Asperger's and filming these videos, I am making progress. I like to think it's a good way of making progress and defying affairs. And I hope that if someone comes across this video, it may help others do the same. Because I think many people with Asperger's are very smart. Not saying I am, but many people are. And they could contribute to the world in major ways. Their talents shouldn't just be overlooked, they should be used. And I hope that this can help them sort of defy their own fears and dare to achieve their dreams. One of my dreams is to become a writer, for example, and I write a lot of stuff, so to become a writer and succeed at that would be great, but of course that's difficult too. So yeah, but I hope this video may just help someone, perhaps just like 2 or 3 people, sort of feel like I may put words on the struggles and maybe encourage them to sort of reach for their dreams by defying their barriers inside. That would be great if it did, and it would mean a lot for me if it did that for just one person. But I of course understand this video is a little odd, because it's not a typical ASMR video. Instead it talks about my syndrome and the challenges of Asperger's. And I know there are many people with challenges out there, and I really wish them all the best. And I hope that one day many of these people will reach their dreams and their talents will be used, yeah, for the good. I mean, for good things. So thank you for letting me talk, for listening to me, and for letting me talk about this, and for just listening. It's been a nice conversation, sort of. I hope you have a good day then. This was really personal, so it was weird to talk about it on camera. But thank you.